Now we want to make a function out of this. Call it crop, pass the file name of the original name, pass the new name, the name to be saved, and perhaps pass the number of sprites that are in the name. So here I'm gonna do number, here will be the file name, and here will be the new name. And so we just have to do sprite.png and the new name sprite1.png and 6 like the number. Okay, and the result is the same. Now we want to make it for every image. Okay, so we are going to use a for loop for n in range number. Okay, image, this must be done just one time. This must be done just one time. So we will crop 0, 0. Okay, let's see. The first one is 0, 0. The second one here will be 0 plus, we want to get the length of the unit of measurements. Let's call it this way. Let me do unit equal will be height divided by 6. So when we go here and or maybe we will do unit multiplied for n, so that the first one will always be 0, because unit for 0 will be 0. The second one, that is 1, will be let's say this is 600. Each unit is 100, so the first one will be 100 for 0, that is 0. The second one will be 100 for 1, that is 100, so it will be here. We'll start from here. The second one will be 200, 300, etc. And okay, unit, and also here the top, this one will be, the first one will be 100 and age, right? 100. So I need it, don't need this. I need unit, and then will be 100, then 200. So unit multiplied for n plus 1, because n plus 1, because the first n is 0. So if for the top left is good to multiply for 0 the first time, for this one it must be multiplied for 1. So for n plus 1, and the second for 2, etc. So this way should work. Age remains the same. The 0 here remains the same, because the top left is always 0 as height. and the new name here now need to be updated. So here, instead of sprite, let me call it just sprite, sorry, not spite. In fact, we get to one sprite and sprite. Okay, and now we need to call it, we save it, new name. Okay, the new name will be, let's not use the new name, but just that's the first one. So we save it as with the same name here, sprite. We eliminated the last 4 digits here with these 4 characters here with this. That means from 0 to -4 to here, from 0 to here. And then we added the number here of this. That it means that the first one will be called sprite 0, then sprite 1, sprite 2, etc. And if you prefer, you can add a 1 here, so this starts from 1, and then it adds .png. Okay, now it should work. Let me transform all the indentation to spaces so that we don't have that error. Let me leave a space here. Okay, now we should be done. Let's see what we have. Okay, we have all our sprite divided separately. Let me delete this. That was the one that I used before. Okay, sprite 1, sprite 2, sprite. Okay. this is what we will use to crop the image, and we want to use a tuple here with 4 numbers, 2 for the coordinates of the top left corner, and other 2 for the coordinates of the bottom right corner of this rectangle that we are going to crop into this image. So we will start from 0 0, so the top left will be 0 0, and now the bottom right corner will be in the will have these coordinates of width. Width is the top, is the more is the width, so the point at the right of the original image. As there are as you can see here 6 images, we just want this area here, not all the area. So the W, the width, it goes until here. I just have to divide it by 6 to have it this point here. So let's divide it by 6 in this way, and then we need so 0 0 is here, and then we need this point here, that is W divided by 6, because W is here, divided by 6 here is here, and then while the height here, the height of the is 0, and here the height of the image is the same of the original image, that is h. It's this this length here, the h. So the length is the same, so we're gonna leave h, and this will practically should, and it will be this area. This area will be cropped, and then we will save this area. So once we cropped it, we're gonna do im1.save. we want to save this image in a new file called, let's say, sprite1.png. So and then let's do print done. You saved em1. I don't know if em1 has a name or something. Let's try it. Let's no attribute name. Okay, it should have been saved. Here it is, our sprite, as you can see. And next thing we're gonna do is to, okay, here it tells me let me see, how can I get the name of this image? Of the file, well, it doesn't matter.